Hello, my name is Jonathan McCullough, and today I'd like to give you a little bit of insight as to who I am personally, um, the professional goals that I intend to achieve in the next few years, as well as what led me to where I'm at today. So I'd like to start off with by giving you a little summary of where I grew up and what my interests are. Um, I was born and raised in Shelbyville, Kentucky. I'm 22 years old, and I've got two cats named Remington and Dusty, and I'm engaged to a woman that I met 6 years ago. I consider myself a mediocre musician. I started playing guitar when I was 12 years old, and I still enjoy playing music to this day. I spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos. Um, I watch a lot of comedy channels like Game Grumps, and I watch a few tech channels such as Unbox Therapy or Jerry Rig Everything, along with car channels like Doug DeMuro and Eric the Car Guy. But that's enough about my leisurely activities. On to where what led me to where I'm at today. Um, I started out wanting to be an auto mechanic. Uh, at a young age, my father taught me everything that he knew about cars, and I retained a lot of useful information that would help me to this day. His teachings kind of turned me into a car enthusiast, and I really enjoy reading articles and watching videos about cars in my spare time. And so naturally, I wanted to be a mechanic. But after looking into the job further, I had decided that the cons just outweighed the pros. It wasn't worth my time. A few years later, in high school, I took information technology classes. And it seemed like a really logical kind of career to get into because there's always going to be technology and it's always going to be there. So there's job security there. But I took trips to databases and repair facilities. It was all very new and exciting. I met new people. I picked up some new skills, and that was ultimately what I wanted to do until shortly after college. But it also seemed like as soon as I learned something, it was already obsolete. The IT field's constantly changing, and so I ultimately decided against that. um, Shortly after starting college, I started working in manufacturing, automotive manufacturing, and still my job today. In my time there, I've learned a lot about industrial engineering and industrial maintenance and things like that. Um, I've gotten to the point where I can fix things and make adjustments on my own. But after 4 years of doing that, I decided that it's time for a change. Um, which leads me to what my current goals are and what I plan to do in the future. I'm currently working on an associate's degree in engineering. Um, I've always been fascinated with engineering. I really like the hands-on kind of aspect of engineering, as well as seeing a project through to the end. With troubleshooting and having the knowledge to fix an issue and using critical thinking in the workplace. Um, I'm currently working on an associate's degree at JCTCS, and then I plan to go to a university for my bachelor's degree. I'm still unsure of what kind of engineer I would like to be. But I do have it narrowed down between civil engineering and industrial engineering. And so now you know a little bit more about me. Um, Today I talked about what my personal interests are, as well as a little bit about my background. I talked about how I got to where I am and what inspired me to really continue my education in the field that I'm working on. I hope that I was able to interest you in my hobbies and my goals and things. Um, Thank you for listening to me speak. Have a great day.